Our company is part of a holding company for the production of pharmaceuticals in Nizhny Novgorod. We have a variety of equipment for the production of medicines, from a peltizer to an automatic self-adhesive labeling line. At the end of the year, we carried out modernization and began to replace obsolete and technically obsolete equipment. I have been working as a chief engineer for 25 years, and I know well all the technological processes in the company. I chose new equipment to replace technically unsuitable equipment independently, coordinating it with the management before purchase. It was not an easy job. There was a lot of equipment on the market. Many processes were changed and automated. I also planned to buy equipment for packaging of ampoules into plastic blisters. Plastic blisters are packaging made of plastic material with a cellular structure, designed for fixation of vials in one plate. Ampoules are used for dispensing various liquid medications of a given volume, required for the administration of a single dose. I chose modern equipment, control by means of LCD screen, ease of operation as the main criteria in choosing a dispenser. Since I had already chosen many different machines for our company, I had a lot of experience in the selection, and I still have contacts of some reliable manufacturers of equipment. I began to contact the manufacturers by telephone, and ask whether they can produce equipment for packaging glass ampoules in a plastic blister. First I contacted a company in Germany, which offered me automatic equipment for packaging pills in PVC blisters, but they specified that the entire process of delivery, customs clearance and installation of the equipment is not included. The delivery could have been delayed and I declined. Then I contacted the company in Volgograd. The manager of the company said that they do not produce this type of machines, but if we can wait, they are ready to design and produce equipment for packaging ampoules into plastic blisters, but it will not be until next year. I was not prepared to wait that long, so I declined the offer. Since I could not find a manufacturer of the equipment for packaging ampoules into plastic blisters, I decided to take another way and consult with professionals who work in the field of supplying pharmaceutical equipment, and maybe they will suggest another option for the machine. I searched on the internet for an intermediary from Russia, because I once had a bad experience delivering equipment from a Chinese intermediary when they brought us a line for packaging powder, but there were no documents for installation or technical passport. It took us a long time to set up the line. We consulted with the manufacturers on the phone, although they were reluctant to talk to us. I chose 3 machine suppliers on the internet. I looked at the firm's time in the pharmaceutical supply market, the company's website, and the machine's delivery terms as criteria. All of the companies I called to make sure of the professionalism of the managers. A specialist from one company said to wait for 5 minutes, but she never listened to me. I didn't like such attitude to the customer. The manager of another company from Kaliningrad talked to me politely, asked questions about the material of ampoules, the desired production time. 5 days later I got 10 variants of different machines from them, and an offer to choose the machine myself. I understood that they had no professional approach, and would not help me in my search for equipment. The last, third option of the middleman from Moscow turned out to be successful for me. The manager, a man, talked to me like a professional. He asked me specific questions about the desired capacity of the machine, the shape of pills to be packed in blister, told me about the delivery terms. At the stage of consultation, he suggested automatic equipment for packaging glass ampoules into plastic blisters, which I was able to quickly coordinate with the company's management. Within a week we concluded a contract for the supply of equipment. A month after the contract was signed, we received the equipment for packaging ampoules into plastic blisters. The manager provided a manufacturer's warranty, equipment technical passport, drawings and operating instructions. We assembled the machine. Ready ampoules were placed in a metal tray, from where the screw was directed to the preformed plastic blisters. The glass ampoules were packed into the blister by means of a tooth gear, 10 ampoules per blister. We were satisfied with the equipment for packing ampoules into plastic blisters. In the future, I plan to contact the manager of this company to buy the analytical equipment to be purchased for the production of the drug in gelatin capsules. I am sure that he will choose me a high-quality equipment. Experience has shown that no matter how confident you are in your abilities, consulting a specialist will speed up the solution of the task at hand and free up time, which can be spent to your advantage.